Hello, everyone, and welcome to the first Vendlab e-commerce podcast. I'm very happy to be joined today by Florian, or Flo to his friends, who's joining us from BQool. Florian is going to tell us today about BQool's Amazon package, which has a range of very good tools for Amazon sellers. So, Florian, could you perhaps start off by telling us a little bit about the background of BQool?
Hi, Trevor. So, of course, I will do that. So, like you said, my name is Florian. I'm French, and I'm responsible of BQool Europe. So, thank you for inviting me in your video.
Great to have you here.
As I already told you, your expertise on e-commerce will be, I think, a tremendous help for the Amazon sellers who need some guidance. So, with your knowledge plus the BQool tools, I think all your students will become like Amazon sellers in a blink of an eye, really.
So very kind.
Yeah, but BQool, okay, BQool is a software company. It was founded on the idea of helping Amazon sellers to easily scale their business and become top sellers very fast, thanks to a suite of user-friendly solutions. So the company was one of the first who actually understood the needs of the sellers. The company has been created by sellers, because our founder is an Amazon sellers, and for sellers. So what is important to notice is that we found the company, the company was founded in 2012. So we have a lot of experience. Actually, so we got about 10 years experience, and this 10 years experience, along with the quality solution we provide to all the sellers, have allowed BQool to be part of the Amazon Marketplace Development Council. Yeah, I said it right. So this is very important because it's a very selected group, and only Amazon allows certain company to be in that group.
Invite only, is it?
That's right. And also throughout the years, we accumulated billions, not millions, but billions of data points that I think can help users, because our tools are more accurate than others. Some of the other software are on the market for only a couple of months, couple of years. And finally, we are global companies, which means like we are active in more than 50 countries all around the world. And we got our software in the 9 main marketplaces, which is Japan, US, of course, Canada, and the 5 main marketplaces in Europe, UK, Italy, France, Spain, and Germany. So this is, you get the background of BQool, and you can easily understand how good we are.
So what are the main features of the package?
Well, we got 2 different tools. At BQool, we got 2 tools. One is a Repricer, and one is a All-in-1 tool. Okay, so let's start with the All-in-1 tool. So BigCentral is the name that we gave to our All-in-1 tool. Then you might wonder, what can we do with such a tool? So, well, BigCentral is a complete sales, marketing, and service solution designed to help Amazon users to reach their goal. BigCentral is extremely powerful and complete. You can do so many things. For instance, you can manage your reviews, your feedback. You can also create and automate email campaign. You can even conduct a product research, keyword research, or you can track your reviews too. You can do really so many things. So here we are on the interface. As you can see, we build a clear and intuitive interface, very easy to use. And we are now on the profit dashboard. So here on the profit dashboard, you can have a quick look at your account health and performances. So there is no need to actually dig into like a very heavy Excel file to find out which product is the most profitable, or the one that makes you lose money, because everything is right here. in a blink of an eye, you can just see here, most profitable products, the least profitable products, most
reimbursed.
reimbursed.
Cost, for example,
so,
the cost price and things like that in here?
Yeah, I mean, you get a product and loss here. Everything is here. So for example, most reimbursed products, it can be very useful because then maybe it means that there is one of your product getting an issue. And if you didn't get this information, you don't know this product get an issue, you might receive bad reviews and maybe your sales would drop. So definitely you can go check what products may have some issues. So that's the profit dashboard. And then if we go here, this is campaign. So campaign is the email campaign tool I was talking about. So this email campaign tool is actually so useful for sellers in order to set up emailing campaign. So here they can create their own email campaign, or they can also use templates. They can also schedule the time to send email.
Is it? So
yes, that's right. This is the request, the reviews, and we can check later on a bit more about this and how to do it. I think this is very important for the sellers. Also, just to notice that don't worry about this account. This is a test account.
Yes.
So even for the viewers who might check this video, don't worry and just don't care about any information you see on this account.
Okay.
All right, then just to have a quick look on this, our software, we're gonna move to here, which is reviews. So here you can track reviews and feedbacks. So what does it mean? It means that, reviews are so important nowadays. So if you receive 1 or 2 star review, this is definitely not a good sign for you, and you have to get rid of these reviews as soon as possible.
Yeah.
So you can track the reviews with our software, and you will be alert every time you receive a bad reviews and reviews about the sellers. You will be alert as soon as you receive one. Mm-hmm. Then also we get here a tool that we name tickets. So what is it? Ticket is actually we say auto reply. I mean, you can use it as an auto reply. It's a buyer seller messaging tools. So anytime the buyer wants to reach the sellers, all those messages will be directly imported in these sections. So what you can do here is you can reply to the sellers directly, and you can also set up an auto reply, which means like you will make sure your clients receive a reply from you anytime, 24/7, weekends, holidays, and you don't have to do anything about that. Mm-hmm. But that's very useful.
Because it is important, because that's one of the metrics they use, is how quickly Amazon uses, is how quickly you respond to questions.
Yes, very. You have to reply within 24 hours. It's a must actually on Amazon. And finally, we can move to another option, another tool, which is the product. The research tool. The research tool, it's to incorporate a product research tool and also keyword research. So here you can see product research here and keyword research here, and also our product tracker. So in this section, you can find the best products and analyze the keywords, track the best potential products too, and so many other things. I think we can check a bit more on this later on. I think that would be a key point.
Maybe we can discuss best practice in these different areas.
Yes, yeah, that's right. So anyway, to sum up, BigCentral is a powerful, easy, and affordable tools that any sellers should get.
Is it that is this tool designed that it should be? I mean, if you have a BigCentral account, will you still need to log on to Seller Central, or will you be able to do everything from BigCentral?
You might still have to connect to Seller Central, but much less. Pretty much all the important functions of Seller Central have been imported to our software. So it really make it more easier to manage your account. Definitely. We can check a bit on that later on, definitely. And All right, I'm gonna also present to you our other tool because, like I said, we have two different tools. That one was BigCentral, an all-in-one tool, and the other one is Repricer. It's a Repricing Central. So let me share my screen here. So wait, we're gonna check something first because I'm not sure actually, Trevor, that the audience knows what is a Repricer. So we can just have a very
do you want to explain that? So you have
Yeah, let's. So a repricer is actually very easy to understand. It's quite straightforward. It's actually a tool that the sellers use in order to change the price on their behalf. So a repricer is fully automatic. So to put the software to work, the seller had to put a minimum price. He has to set a minimum price and a maximum price. And like you can see on the animation here, we have a minimum price, which is 501, and the maximum price, which is 687. Can you see that, Trevor?
Yeah, I can see that.
All right. So when you set up this minimum price and maximum price, the price change will only be within these two prices. So it will never go below your minimum price. So you make sure you always make profit, and you will never go above your maximum price. Otherwise, Amazon might notice that if your price is too high, and your product might be delisted, and this is not something you want.
Yes.
So definitely, this is something we have to understand clearly. A repricer reprice within your min and max, and also then you have different strategies. So the seller, he will set some strategies with specific goals, such as owning the buy box. For example, some of the sellers, what they want is owning the buy box. Others, what they want is sell a maximum of units. So they will be very aggressive on the pricing strategies. So it depends. It depends on your goal as a seller. What do you want? And then you will set up your price, and you will set up some rules. But we can check a bit more on that later. All right.
Okay.
So then, okay. So what about the BQool repricer? So BQool actually provide the most powerful and the most intelligent repricer on the market. Our repricer has just been upgraded with a built-in AI. So this is a huge breakthrough in the industry. I think you can understand that since you're such an expert, but maybe some of the viewers, I think they don't really get it. Why is that? Why is an AI? So what we can say, maybe to explain in one sentence, an AI, it's an artificial intelligence. So what's the big deal with having an AI? Having an AI repricer means that the AI will analyze the market for you. So it will analyze the market by itself every day, constantly, to help you reprice your listing with the optimal price all the time.
So what would you want to set? So if you, with the AI repricer, what attributes would you set? What inputs would you give it to enable it to manage the price on your behalf?
All right. So I thought about it, and actually, what I can do is show you right after the different AI rules that we have.
Okay, that'd be good.
On the software directly. I think it would be very easy to understand if I show the viewers the software directly. Okay. But we are really extremely eager to share with you all about this AI, because it's actually a lot of work from our talented team of AI scientists who has performed. They have performed over the last number of years a lot of research, a lot of work to produce this AI that we just launched. This is a really huge breakthrough for us. So this is why I emphasize.
Is it live? Is it live on the Repricer now, the AI tool?
Yes, it is. Okay. It is. Just maybe less than 1 week ago. Okay, so it's great. Really new.
What do you think are the main strengths of your package, of the BQool suite?
Right. So there are so many things to highlight with our tools. Uh, but in my experience, usually the more you say and the less people remember it. So
So what
I
would
think
be?
we
I mean, what
just
would be the thing that's the? Let's just choose one thing. You think the thing that would be that sellers should get right, and that your tool can help them with. The thing that
yeah,
would be the entry point into your system.
definitely. So let's focus on just maybe the main strength. So for BigCentral, our all-in-one tool.
Yeah.
So I say that the BigCentral is it's very complete. So it's actually I think it's the most complete tools you can find on the market. With our solution, you can literally start from searching a product. So it's like you start from zero, you don't even have a product. So you start from searching the product, and then it goes to advertise your products by finding the right keywords. Then you will sell your products. You will get the reviews. You will track the reviews. You will talk to the buyers. You will receive feedbacks, and then you can analyze the sales through the profit dashboard I show you. So they have a lot of things to do, definitely with
So you think it's
BigCentral.
really just the fact that it's an all-in-one system that you can manage pretty much your whole business through. That is the strength.
Yes, with BigCentral, really you can do really everything. And there are some other software on the market, pretty good software too. The thing is, they are not as complete as ours.
Mm-hmm.
You will have some very good tools that will help you to do some product research. They are very good, but mainly they will be focusing on product research. You get others, they are really focused on keywords. So they will be very good for keywords, but really focus on the keywords.
Okay.
So what we do with our BigCentral is like I mentioned before, we got a lot of tools within only one software. And many of our users, what they're saying is like, oh, I love your tool because I don't have to pay different and multiple subscription to different tools. I just
Yeah.
get one, and one can do the job.
And they can be quite
So
expensive, these tools as well.
that's right. That's right.
Yeah.
And this is what I was mentioning before. BigCentral is really affordable compared to all the tools on the market. Maybe
Yeah,
we can check
definitely.
that a little bit later on.
So
But
tell me about these. So I'm guessing the thing with the repricing, the fact you think your AI solution is a real killer feature of
oh
your
yeah,
repricing.
definitely. So with our repricer, so Repricing Central, that's the name.
Right.
Definitely the AI now will be the best features. Like it was already one of the best in the market, to be honest with you, because Repricer is one of the first tool we put on the market like 10 years ago. So we have 10 years of experience with repricing.
Mm-hmm.
So, but definitely our repricer is fast because it's like an instant repricer, which means that it will change the price instantly.
So what is okay? So you've got because as I understand it, obviously if you're selling your own product, you're getting reviews for it, you want to build up the Amazon search is largely, your performance in Amazon search is largely related to how many reviews your product has, the number and the quality of the reviews. So what are the best sellers doing in terms of collecting their reviews?
This is a very good question, Trevor, because most of the sellers are asking about this, how to get more reviews. And reviews are so important nowadays because the competitions on Amazon, it's so intense now that good prices are not good anymore. What you want is to get good reviews because, most of the buyers, what they do now, it's actually when they go online, even on any e-commerce website, they scroll down the page, they go to check the reviews, and then it will base their purchasing decision based on the reviews. So definitely a very good things to do, having good reviews. So there are things on Amazon that you have to do in order to get more reviews, and things like maybe you shouldn't do, definitely. So let's check together what to do on Amazon in order to get the reviews. So I'm going to share my screen with you. We're going to go right here. Okay, what to do? Here we are. So first, it's definitely provide a great customer experience. The majority of negative reviews involve consumers feeling misled about the products. So just be honest with the sellers and provide as much accurate, precise information about your products. So this might sound logical, but really many sellers
it's the basics you need to get right, isn't it?
This is basic, right? But some of the sellers don't do it, and then they're very surprised they don't receive good reviews. But you have to be honest with your buyers. Then what you can do is you can use the request a review button on Amazon. Trevor, you should know that, right?
I do know that. It's on the manage your order page.
This is right. So Amazon request a review button is a feature within the Seller Central. And what you can
Amazon not automatically send out requests for reviews?
No, they don't. What you have to do is you have to go connect to your Seller Central, and then you have to go to each order and then manually press request a review for each order.
I'd like to make it easy for you.
Yeah. So what do we do? It's what I can advise you to do. It's definitely use this function, request a review, but use the one powered by BQool review automation features. So
okay. So
I'm gonna show you why is that.
So why would you use both?
Okay, actually you don't use both, but you use the same. What did we do? The thing we did is actually we imported this function, this feature into the BigCentral software. So I'll show you on the software right away in very fast. Okay, share screen. We're gonna go to BigCentral. So remember I told you that you go to campaign. Campaign is all about email. So this is email that you will send to the sellers. So this is what you have to do. You connect to emails, and then what we did is we imported this request a review button from Amazon directly to our software. So request a review from Amazon is good, but you have to do it manually, and you cannot use filters. So here, as you can see on my screen, Amazon logo in orange means this is official from Amazon. This is the feature I was talking about, request a review from Amazon.
Okay.
So then
you can do the request a review function that you see on the order detail page through BQool's BigCentral.
That's right. So the thing is,
you don't need to go into Seller Central to do it.
You don't. And the thing is, when you do it on Amazon, you have to do it manually, and you cannot use filters. Filters, okay. What does it mean? It means like maybe you know some buyers, that already give you some negative reviews. So definitely you don't want to send a request review to this one, because then you get a higher chance to receive a review, but a bad one. And this is
okay, so
something you want.
So for example, if you've got someone who's left you a negative merchant review, you can filter out that person and not send them a product review.
That's right.
That's very sensible.
That's right. And here on my screen, you can see here filters. So this is something you cannot do on the Seller Central, and this is something we added. So we upgrade this function actually. So on the filters here, you get many filters that you can use. For example, buyers who have let me neutral feedbacks or negative feedbacks in the previous orders. So you want to exclude this one because you don't want to risk to have a bad reviews.
Yeah.
So you can exclude it and exclude this one too. If you know a seller that already gave you negative reviews, you can exclude this seller too using his identification. So you can do a lot. You can really filter and customize your email campaign to request a review. This is very important. This is a huge benefit you get from this software.
Okay.
And also what you can do is you can schedule. All right. So it means like, when are you going to send those messages? You don't have to do it manually every time, order by order. You can just decide to send it like 5 days after the buyer receive the product, for example.
Okay, so it's a real time saver, and it helps you target the right people, and it's a big time saver.
Definitely. So this is definitely something you have to do in order to get the reviews, more reviews.
So how would you deal with? Sorry, how would you deal with negative reviews? What's the best practice for that? If you get a negative product review.
Oh, so negative reviews. First, you have to find out why you do have negative reviews. If it's a negative review based on the delivery time and you are doing FBA, for example, so this is something you have to report to Amazon, and Amazon will just delete these bad reviews from you. Why? Because you're doing FBA. It's not your fault they receive it too late, right?
Is this for the merchant?
And you're paying. And you're paying for that. Yeah, right? You're paying to the FBA. So it depends. And then if it's about the product itself that got an issue or something, then you can just talk to the buyers, discuss with him, and find out the solutions. Maybe you can replace a product, or you can find a way to make the customer happy, and then he will change.
Are you talking about merchant reviews? Or are you talking about product reviews here?
Actually, both of them can be dealt the same, but right now we're talking more about the product reviews. Yeah. So definitely, this is you have to find out. And if you think the review is not fair to you, maybe the product was perfectly fine, and you think the reviews you receive is definitely not a fair review, then you can just report it to Amazon, and you get a high chance Amazon just delete this review to you.
Central, I think, is that right? Or can you do?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes, that's right. That's right. You have to. Then also what you can do, it's use request review button. That's what we just saw. Use BQool automate email responder. So this is what we saw earlier too. I just told you about. This is the buyer seller email tools. So it's like every time you receive a message from a buyer, you can just reply directly to the buyer. You have to make him feel like you take care of what he's asking for. Yeah. Then definitely you get a high chance for him to leave a good review on your product page. And then you can mitigate negative reviews. This is what we just talked about. As soon as you receive a negative review, you can still do something to make them change the reviews. So what is good with BigCentral is that you can actually receive an alert every time you're going to receive a negative review or a neutral review. So don't leave the review too long on your product page.
You can get on it.
Yeah, that's right. You will receive an alert. Hey, you receive a negative review. You can jump on it and fix it right away. So
I found with reviews, sometimes you've got to keep on top of them all the time, because sometimes you can get a whole lot that arrive at once. And if you've kept on top of the reviews as you go along, it's less of a problem. Whereas if you just let them build up, then I mean, for example, if online merchant reviews, if you've got, a bag of mail goes missing or something, you can get 10 negative reviews all at once and get your account shut down.
Yeah, that's right. That's right. Reviews are so important now, definitely. Yeah. And also what you can do, some people do that, is Amazon early reviewer program. So you can do that, it's just expensive. So what you can do is you register to this program, and Amazon will send a $5 coupon, I think, to the buyers in order to leave a review. Well. But if you leave a review, you have to pay something like $50 or $60 for the review. So I'm not really into this one, to be honest. But some people can they like to do that. Yeah. And product insert too. Product insert is something that I say that is maybe the most popular way for sellers to push the buyers to leave product reviews on their page. But you have to be very careful about this when you do it, because Amazon don't really like it. If they find out you're doing that, you might have your account canceled.
Yeah, it's the kind of thing you can probably get away with it, but you shouldn't recommend it to people.
Yeah, definitely. So what I was saying before, request review button with BQool, or automate email responder, mitigate the negative reviews, change negative reviews into positive reviews. Definitely, this is something you have to do. So it's better to have the help of a software.
So in summary, basically keep on top of it by basically use your tool to automate the process of requesting reviews, filter out things that people you don't want to send reviews to, and any be on top of negative reviews, which you can also track in BQool, and consider these other kind of Amazon early reviewer program and also product inserts, but be really careful.
This is
that's
right.
Okay.
You get it. You get it. That's right. That's right. So it's actually not that hard, right?
Well, it's like all these things.
That's right.
What do you think in terms of product research? I mean, obviously, there's a lot of information out there in terms of, finding a niche on Amazon, getting products made to fill that niche. What do you see is the best strategy or a good strategy, should we say, for finding product opportunities on Amazon?
Okay, so you know what? Let's go right away to our software, and then we can check that together. You remember I talked to you about a product research tool that we have?
Yes.
We can. Okay, let's check this together. So here, do you see my screen? You should be seeing. Okay, perfect. So research tool, what you can do is product research. You can also do some keyword research and product tracker. So the thing is, finding good products, it's challenging, I would say. Like most of the sellers are facing difficulties to find a good product. And some of them even give up on selling on Amazon because they cannot find a good product to sell. So it's all about finding the balance between high demand and low competitions. This is how you find a good product, right? And the thing is, so usually sellers, they have their own criteria to find a good product to sell. Some of them, they want to focus on in one specific category. Some of them, they don't want to sell a product which is too cheap because otherwise their profit will not be good enough for them. The numbers of sellers too, you don't want to sell a product that have too many sellers selling the same products. So you have different criteria to take into account. And this is something you can check on our software. So let's check this together. Here we go to product research and all products. So in this section, you can search any products in our database of millions of products that we already have. And you can make a decision based, to follow these products and track them in a product tracker that you see right here. Okay, so here you have then all the products here. It's basically the same result as the Amazon product research that you can make directly on Amazon. Okay, so for example, here you have the product picture, and then you have descriptions, you have the marketplace, you have the ASIN, fulfillment type, brand, sellers, and here you have the category, the price. So price with the Amazon fees price, the Amazon fees cost. And then this is big movers, this category, big movers. So big movers is actually a smart algorithm that we dig through. We dig through all these data points and it will help you to make a decision. So the algorithm was built by BQool. So this is something we built in order to help sellers to choose their products. It's on a scale from 1 to 99, and it basically summarizes the potential of these products.
So these things, these are products that the idea behind this, you see these products and you buy these products, or you get things which are made similar to these products. What's this information allowing sellers to do? So
what you can do here is just to select the products you want to sell. So you want to analyze the product and see if it's worth it to invest money on stocks, for example, and time on sourcing. So as I was saying, the big movers here, it's a big help because see, for example, this one I have a score of 98. So if the score is between 80 to 99, then it means that you get a very high potential of sales for these products. If the score is 1 to 20, definitely you just stay away from these products. So, and this algorithm still, get into account so many different data that I don't even know all of them. You get hundreds. All right, then you get the rank, reviews, ratings, how many sellers do you have selling the same items? Then is estimated sales for the last 30 days. And if you go on it, you see the sales per day and the revenue too. So this is how much revenue this product made in just 30 days. That's a lot. This is almost $4 million a month. So that's crazy.
So what you'd be looking for is products that have got a good big mover rank, but perhaps not that many sellers.
Well, I would say that it depends. It depends of the sellers. Some of them, they would like to make sure you get a couple of sellers, because then it means that the sellers, these products have a good potential. But usually, I can tell you in average, what we like to say is to focus on products at least at $15 minimum. Otherwise, lower than $50, your profit, it would be a lot of effort and not a lot of money make on this product, right? So minimum $15. Then maybe you can try to find something with not more than 20 offers on it, 20 other sellers. More than 20 other sellers, then it will be difficult, definitely. And yeah, I mean, definitely then you check, of course, the sales for these products and the revenue too that the product made. So what you can do is, let's say here you have a profit calculator. So you see, I click here, get profit calculator. What does it do? Let's say you like these products and you think you might be able to sell this product in the future, but you don't know how much money you can make out of it. So if you click to product calculator, then you get a Windows here, just open. You get a price and the cost. So let's say for this t-shirt, I think it's a t-shirt here, you can source it at maybe $2, let's say, just for the video. And then you click enter, and then you will have a live calculation. So if you sell it at $6.42, and your cost, you already know it, is $2, then your estimate profit will be 3%, $3. Okay. Or estimate margin will be $52. So this gives you a hint of how much money you can make out of these products. You know what I mean? Okay.
So every time sorry, go on.
No, I mean, every time you see a potential product, so you can first check how much money you can make out of it. And then if these products, get all the green light, I said, then you can just add it to the product tracker. So when you add it to the product tracker, what does it do? You will then be able to track all the data of this product within a certain period of time. And then as time goes by, you will see if the sales of the product increase or decrease. So then you will have a better knowledge of the potential of these products.
Okay, so what if you've got products? So that's obviously good if you've got products that are already in the Amazon catalog. What if you want to make your own products? If you've got like a product, you're thinking of developing a product.
All right, how would you talking about a product that doesn't exist on Amazon yet?
Say you're looking, so if you say you're looking for, you want to make a new widget, right?
Yes.
What are the opportunities? What are people looking for on Amazon and they're not finding? Is that the kind of thing you're...
Well, okay, this is a little bit more complicated, because what you have to do then is you kind of still have to do the same thing. You have to find a good product, and then you have to check the reviews on these products. Mm-hmm. And then on the reviews on the product, you will maybe, if you do some research, you will find that many people are complaining about the same thing on this product. So what you can do is you can see this product already got pretty good sales, but many people are complaining about, for example, this product to be a certain size, and they all request it to be bigger.
Okay.
So what you can do is you can source this product, contact the manufacturer in whatever you want to, you found it, like in Asia, in China, for example, and then you try to tell them to make it bigger, since all the customers request it bigger. Mm-hmm. So then you can, that will be your own product. So you can then register this product, and you will be the only one who sell it. Mm-hmm. So this is the difference between being a reseller and being a private label.
Yeah.
You know the difference, right?
Yeah, I know.
Reseller just get a product and resell it. So you get many people who sell the same products. So mainly you will be focusing on the price. And the private label is you make your own products. So you actually improve a product already exists on the market.
So I've got a question. Should we move on to repricing? Because I think that goes on to, goes into that quite neatly. My experience of repricing is that obviously I think repricing is important because, just very small changes in prices can mean that you get the buy box and therefore you just get an exponentially larger number of sales. Now, the problem I found with repricing in the past is if you go onto tools that I've used, there's an almost unlimited number of options, and it becomes very, very hard to know what works. And unless you've got huge volumes going for your system, it's therefore, I think, quite hard to test what the best rules are. So what do you see? Do you think that repricing, and okay, so two questions here. One is, repricing, what do you see the best people doing with that? What kind of setups they do? If you're, one of these private label sellers who has your own product, obviously you're the only seller, and therefore you don't need repricing, but how can you reprice your products against other similar products in the same category?
All right. So about repricing, this is a very important topic for us. Like I told you, we've been specialized on repricing. So the first question was mainly how to set up your repricer. You get so many rules that you can implement. So I would say there are no optimal ways to set up a repricer. It depends on your goals, depends on what you're selling or the competitors' environment and so on. As I was saying earlier, it might be difficult for beginners to set up their rule-based repricer because usually to set up a repricer correctly and being very effective, you have to know your market very well. You have to have a deep knowledge on the product you sell and your competitive environment. So when you start selling, you don't have experience. This process is a bit scary. And without mentioning that it's a lot of time that you spend on it. This is why we spend years to build the AI repricer. Mm-hmm. So maybe I can tell you very quickly what are the main benefit from this AI repricer. So the first benefit is the AI powered repricer, which aggressively accelerate your buy box win rate percentage. Mm-hmm. This is very important. You have more buy box with our AI.
So why do you have more buy box? What does it do that you can't? How does it manage to achieve that?
All right. So the thing is, the AI is not based on the competition anymore, which means the price will not change when you receive a price notification change from Amazon, since your competitors change the price. The AI is a machine learning, which means it will learn about the market, about your market around your products, your ASIN. So it will analyze the market and it will predict what are the best price you should put. So you will be quicker than your competitors, and then you will have the optimal price, which means if you are quicker and the better price, you might win the buy box. Mm-hmm. The thing is, like I told you, we actually launched the AI repricer about 1 week ago, but we got some early tester who tried for about 3 weeks now, and the results are really good. Some of them they have seen their buy box win increase by 15 to 30%.
Okay,
it's crazy. We couldn't expect such huge increase. So this is definitely something very, very important. And what I can do is I can give you a bit more detail on how does the repricer works later on.
Okay.
And the second advantage is to maximize the profit. So you don't want to keep repricing down, because many people are afraid that, repricer, it just reprice down. So the AI doesn't do that. It doesn't just reprice down. Instead, it can reprice up as soon as you think the AI feels there is a a way that we can reprice up. And repricing up means more profit, more money for you, right? So this is what we want to do. Also, the third one is rating the buy box price incrementally. So as soon as you get the buy box, you won't stay at the buy box price in order to keep the buy box. Many people do that. They have the buy box and then they want to make it safe and they don't touch it anymore. So what we do is with the AI, it can analyze the best price for the buy box. So the buy box price, we actually increase day by day, like a little bit, and then you will still be the owner of the buy box,
right?
But the price will increase, which is, this is really...
You're saying basically with the AI repricer, basically the seller can really put in a small number of attributes and then leave it to the repricer, and that will, you set the parameters that you want it to work to, and it'll optimize based on those parameters.
That's right. That was actually my fourth point. The fourth benefit is that's really good. We sync perfectly.
Well, because I think
it's fast. It's fast and easy to set up.
From experience, repricers there's so many different settings, and it's very hard to know how to set them. That is my,
This is, you're 100% right. 100% right. This is what I was talking about before. Like when you're a new seller, you arrive and you want to set up your repricer, even not if you are just a new seller. Like
I don't know how to do it.
Yeah.
So how do I know how to set 100 different settings?
That's right. It's it's time consuming, right? So much time spent on it. So what do we do? Mainly, maybe what you have to remember is you can make more money, have better price, and also it's very easy to set up. You can set up in 5 minutes. You download the software, you import all your products, you set up the AI to let, of course you have to set up your min and max, because this is about you, how the price you want, the barrier, right? This is very important. You set up your min and max, but then you let the AI do the work. You don't do anything. Like you actually set up a repricer performing very well in just 5 minutes. This is why all the people who actually use a repricer now, they're telling us, this changed my life. The way I sell on Amazon.
That's a bold claim. Maybe I'll give it a go and I'll let you know how it goes.
Yeah, please do it. And we love to hear the feedback too.
Okay, well, that'd be good. Can we move on? Actually, I've got some questions, but I think time is pressing on. So let me just ask, I'd like to get your views on the future of where Amazon is heading. Any trends that you see? Do you see it, and how does that fit? How does Amazon also fit in with a larger e-commerce picture?
Yes. So definitely, the pandemic has changed the market for Amazon in a good way.
Good way for Amazon.
Good way for Amazon, definitely. Let me show you something. I'm gonna just share my screen here. The COVID-19 crisis has accelerated an expansion of e-commerce, and it has provided customers with access to significant variety of products, and from the convenience of their home, right, and the safety of their home. So definitely, he has also enabled firms to continue operations despite contact restrictions. So e-commerce company could still sell, and the pandemic didn't really influence in a bad way. On the contrary, they influence in a good way. So the thing is, some of this change will likely be a long-term nature. Considering the possibility of new wave of the epidemic, people will still prefer to buy online now. They got new habits. You get the people already bought on online before, and now you have more and more people switch to e-commerce. So this is definitely something that will be for long term, and a very good sign for Amazon.
Did you see Amazon as taking up a larger percentage of the e-commerce market? Is it a good time to get onto Amazon?
Oh yeah, definitely. Look, I'll give you a number. It's in UK. The online purchasing via Amazon increased by 35%, if I remember well. 35% increase sales on Amazon purchasing on Amazon during the pandemic in 2020.
That's amazing,
So
isn't it? For a 20-year-old company to do 20 to go sales go by 30%.
That's unbelievable. That's unbelievable. So if you want to, if you're thinking about selling on Amazon, definitely go for it. Go for it. Just the most important things to do first is to actually learn how to sell on Amazon. Just don't go right away. Start to learn, and maybe you, Trevor, you can just help them, right?
I'm available. I'm
yeah,
available for hire.
But it's really good because this is what people need. They need to get the basic understanding on how to sell on Amazon. So this is actually, it's going back to what I was saying at the beginning. What I was saying is your knowledge and your expertise on e-commerce plus the BQool tools combined together for all the sellers out there who are interested to buy on Amazon, or even the one who are already selling on Amazon and who just want to increase their sales, definitely they should go for it. They should go for it.
I think serious sellers need better tools than available through Seller Central. That is definitely the case.
Yes, this is right. This is right.
Can I ask you? Can I ask you about the future? Just one last question about the future of BQool. Where do you see the platform going?
Where do I see it going?
What is the main area of focus then?
So we have like tons of improvement coming for Repricing Central and BigCentral on our product roadmap, really. So what I can say is we are going to enhance the repricing capability of Repricing Central, and we are also going to introduce other pricing optimizations features to take into maybe.
These will be AI-based things.
Yeah, definitely the AI-based, but and it will be also including inventory age. So maybe the Repricer will influence on the inventory base age. So sales velocity too, and other metrics that we take into account to always. The point is always to streamline the whole pricing progress for seller account. So a lot of improvement is coming. Update are coming for Repricing Central, and the same goes for BigCentral actually. So we're gonna do some update. We even gonna get new pricing plans start from next month. I will tell you more about this in another discussions, Trevor. Maybe I think next month it would be definitely something good. Maybe we're gonna break down maybe our tools, which means like you will be able to only apply for a couple of bucks for our email automation tool, so you won't have to buy the full.
Okay, that's good.
So yeah, that would be, I think, next month. I have to confirm that with you later on.
So basically lots of new features, new pricing plans.
Yes,
that's pretty exciting. So do you have, I believe you've got an offer for a discount for our listeners. Can you tell us a bit about that?
Yes. Of course I do.
Oh, it's good to have them.
Of course I do. This is the most important, right? I think everyone was just waiting for that. So you know what I can do is I'm gonna give you some exclusive discount price on both Repricing Central and also on BigCentral. So what we're gonna do is I can send it to you, and maybe we can just put it on the description of the videos.
Okay, that'd be good.
And everyone who is interested to try, definitely you can use this code. So if you want to try it, you can just try it for free at first. You get 2 weeks free try. No credit card needed, nothing. You just go download the software, try for 2 weeks. If you think it's working well for you, then definitely use the code from Trevor and subscribe from it. So
I think from my point of view, I think that the thing that I'm the most excited about is the AI repricing, because I think that is something which is difficult to do, and I'd like and I think needs a good level of automation. So I think that is the most exciting thing.
Yes, yes. You know what? Actually, I think there are much more things to say about the AI, but I don't want to make this video too long.
Maybe
So
I think we probably. I think. Well, I think we'll wrap it up there because I think that's been great.
That's right. That's right. I think so too. So maybe what we can do is one day we can schedule another video and talk maybe more specifically on the
yes, I think
AI
that'd be
repricing.
good. Let's. I think maybe specifically on repricing rules. I think would be
Definitely.
good. So
Definitely.
I think that is a real mystery area that I'd like to get cleared up.
Yes.
So, Florian, thank you very much. Have a good day. What time is it where you are? Is it?
Well, it's actually 6:30 in the afternoon. I'm based in Taiwan for the one who don't know. I'm traveling a lot actually since I'm in charge of European market, but right now I'm in Taiwan. And what I want to say also is, of course, you guys go to just register to our Facebook group too.
Okay.
You get a lot of news about how to use BQool and what's next with BQool, and our YouTube channel too. It's very useful to use our software. So as soon as you need some help, you can find all the videos you need on our YouTube channel.
We'll post a link to that.
Yeah, definitely. So all right. So thanks, Trevor. I was the first guest, I think, in your video, which will become a huge popular channel in the future, I guess. So I'm thrilled. Thanks a lot. And we keep in touch. I think we're gonna do more videos together. Don't hesitate to ask me any question if you have question, Trevor, or even your viewers and audience.
Okay.
Thanks a lot.
Great. Okay. Thanks. Goodbye.
Thanks. Bye-bye. Bye-bye.